Welcome to Tuesday. We're back.
You look tired today.
Anyway.
Y'all came out hot to me yesterday morning, so it's my turn.
Hey, Abby. Good morning. Yeah. Why don't you give us our rundown?
Monday Night Football last night, not great. It was really just not a good game. The Raiders did win 17-13. None of our bets hit, unfortunately. Actually, remember yesterday when I was deciding on whether Jimmy G needed to take, or I was going to take the over or under on pass attempts? Yeah. I took the over of 32.5, and he had 31. And I knew it. I straight up told y'all, I'm going to take the under, and then I switched. Anyway, it's fine.
It doesn't work like that.
I know. It's just,
you didn't know it. That's
no,
not true
I
at all.
did. In my gut, I knew it.
No, you can't say that. You picked the wrong one.
It's literally on, like, we have it documented of me being like, I feel like I should take the under. And I
say
took
that
the
about
over.
every bet.
I'm just telling you, I knew.
You didn't
I just didn't listen
you
to
clearly
myself.
did
Whatever. We're going to try again for Broncos
You're wrong.
Chiefs on
It was
Thursday.
okay.
I was wrong. I know.
Part of
I'm
it.
just saying I did know.
What happened
anyway,
with Devontae Adams?
Dude, hop off, bro. Your bets didn't hit either.
I hit one at least. How'd yours go?
You want to look at the record?
I'm just saying. What happened last night? What have you done for me lately?
I'm not. No. Broncos and Chiefs play on Thursday night, though. I'm going to try again there. I feel like this is a no-brainer. Chiefs should win that one. The Broncos are on a 4-game losing streak. Also, I want everyone to know, you can't see my notes right now, but Mikey says Sean Payton is a fraud in these notes. Straight up thinks Sean Payton is a fraud. I mean, he's not making a great
It's definitely not.
case for himself.
No. I think it's Russell Wilson. He's the freaking problem, honestly.
Okay, but
he's a problem.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about what's going on behind closed doors, but that dude just seems like, I don't know.
I know.
He's just hard to like. Like, I don't know. Like, that can't be your leader to me. He's just not. I don't know.
But if Sean Payton is who Sean Payton is supposed to be, he shouldn't have. Like, they should be winning.
Much.
Yeah, fair. Okay, fair.
Especially when that's your leader. Like, the guy, yeah, I don't know. That's tough.
I know. But yeah, they'll play on Thursday. Travis Kelce, notable if you have him on your fantasy team or if you're placing bets. He does have an ankle injury. He did not practice yesterday.
Who, Kelce?
Travis Kelce.
Oh, man.
Don't know how serious it is. Don't know his status yet, but just keep that on your radar. Don't play him if he's not playing. Made that mistake before. But yeah. MLB, obviously full swing. Remember yesterday I was like, I think the Phillies are going to win. They didn't win. The Braves beat the Phillies. They now split the series 1-1. They'll play game 3 tomorrow. The Diamondbacks are up 2-0 on the Dodgers. They'll play game 3 tomorrow. Yeah, I didn't call that one either. I didn't expect that. And then the Astros and the Twins play today at 3:07. They are 1-1.
I love that.
I'm sure you're going to be betting on that. I'm going to be betting on that. And then the Rangers and Orioles play at 7 today. Rangers are up 2-0.
I think they sweep that. I know we were talking about them going 5,
know.
but I think they're going to sweep it. I think it's just going to happen today.
After watching the last 2 games, I agree with you. And then, of course, so much to bet on this week. WNBA Game 2.
What we got?
Jack Ballard in the chat. He said he cashed Braves and Diamondbacks moneyline parlay yesterday, and he's got Stros Rangers today. Where y'all at on that?
Rangers, no. That's in my gut, too. That's what I want to say. Stros are going to win this game. Christian Javier is great in the playoffs. But I don't know. To me, at home, and I was just doing if it wasn't for the line reading, if I didn't look at the books and like everything else, I was saying I would have bet on the Astros to win today. Christian Javier with the ball. It's a crucial 1-1 game. I think the Astros know the importance of that. And I think for me, it's a no-brainer that I think the Rangers win tonight. I think they're just going to sweep it. I think it's over.
So you think Jack says he's got Stros Rangers today?
Yeah, I think it's –
Agreed?
I like both those picks. Yeah, I'm going to play it
Jack.
safe because I've been on a pretty cold losing streak. Not terrible, but I just want to win some. So I lowered it down to Rangers plus 1.5, and then I'm taking the over the under alternative spread in the or alternative run line in the first games. So I'm gonna make that 11.5 runs as long as they don't score 12. It's only been 10 and 8 in the first 2 games so far. And like I said, this game's it's 58 degrees out there. It's gonna be a little colder. I don't think the bats are going to be as hot. I don't know. That's what I'm taking. So I'm playing it a little safe, and that's minus 135. So I'm taking that. I'm going to stick away from the money line today because I don't know.
But I like the Rangers play, but that makes me nervous. Stros Twins.
Yeah. Sonny Gray pitched well in his first game too, but he's not great in the postseason in his career. So I don't know. We'll see. Again, they're at home, and that always throws me off too, right? The Twins have a little advantage. This is a Texas team that's used to playing in humidity and the heat and things like that. Some of the Spanish guys are from warmer climates and cultures, and from playing, they hate playing in the cold. Like genuinely, the ball feels different in their hands as pitchers, right? So there's a lot of different things that go into it. But like I said, Christian Javier was the hero of the postseason last year. He's pitched great in the postseason, but he's never pitched at the Twins Stadium, so there's not a ton of information there. But
I don't know. I think Twins get this one.
Do you? All right.
Mm-hmm.
Let's
I'm
take
an
a friendly
Astros
wager.
fan.
$5 because I want to put
just
something
straight
on.
up?
Yeah, straight up, just $5. You and me. Astros, Twins, we got it.
I hate this. I just bet against my own team, but look,
all right.
I'm betting without bias. Y'all always get on my ass about that.
Yep. And I'm betting with bias a little bit right now because my bias is that the Astros are built for the postseason. That's just that was my bias of like, it's a 1-1 game. When I was pitching, right, one of the main focuses was a 1-1 count. It was such a deciding factor. The numbers of a 2-1 count versus a 1-2 count are completely different. And obviously in a 5-game series, that second win is going to be huge. So I don't know. To me, again, the Astros are built for the postseason. They needed to get there. They're here. These are the games that they win. They're going to find a way. That's my thoughts on it.
Yeah, but I really like all of your points of the environment and the weather and the humidity and all that kind of, because it does come into play. 100%. It does.
That's what I'm saying. So
I hate that I just shook your hand and bet against my team on air.
$5.
I know,
buy you a coffee
but I
tomorrow.
feel fake.
Well, actually, or a refresher or whatever you like.
I feel fake. Okay, WNBA, you like to bet on them too. Game 2 tomorrow of finals between the Liberty and the Aces. You have been riding hard for the Liberty all season.
I know.
The Aces are up.
I'm a little nervous. Like the Aces are they're a lot better right now. They're just, it's tough. I want to take the Liberty. Do we know what the spread is in that game? I didn't even look at it yet. Is it tomorrow? What day did we say it is? Tomorrow?
Tomorrow at 8.
Let me see.
8 p.m.
I'm just curious about the spread because I would take the spread just to play it safe.
Aces minus 4.5.
Okay.
Oof.
I got +5 on mine. I wouldn't mind the 5 points, but that's what I took last time. It was 17 points that they lost by. So I don't know.
Are you still gonna ride with the Liberty?
No, I think I'm staying away from it. My record is poo-poo right now.
I think that's smart.
Yeah, I'm staying away from it.
I think you should stay away from it. But like as a fan,
of course they're gonna win by 21 tomorrow. It's gonna be incredible. Yeah.
Yeah, and you're gonna wish you.
Yeah, and I'm gonna be like, I've been on Liberty all year.
Doesn't matter. You didn't.
I didn't take them when it mattered.
All right. So what are we taking?
So my bets, I'm sticking all baseball today. I'm not going football. My Devontae Adams thing was terrible yesterday. My thoughts were completely wrong. He had four catches, so they didn't even really talk. I know he was battling. He had a little injury stuff, right? But he was questionable before the game. So but he didn't score a touchdown either. So staying away from football. I'm going Rangers +1.5 and the under 11.5 as a parlay. That's -135. I'm parlaying Royce Lewis over 1.5 home runs. Hits, runs, RBIs. With Adolis Garcia, the exact same thing, over 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. And that gets me to a little bit of plus money. And then same game parlay. I have a $25 bonus bet, so I made a little crazy parlay for the 3 o'clock game to make it fun. Altuve and Bregman to get 1 hit each. Christian Javier to have 4 strikeouts. Sonny Gray to walk a guy. And that gets me to +700. I have Correa in there as an RBI too. So Carlos Correa to have an RBI. That's the risky one. So if you want to take that out, that one does make it +700. I'm putting a $25 free bet to win 175. So
wait, the Ranger. Explain that one again.
The Rangers one?
Yeah, because I might tail it.
So the Rangers are a favorite today. The spread line is -1.5, and what I did was I took an alternative spread. So basically, I flipped it and said I'm going to give them 2 runs. So in my bet here, the Rangers can lose by 2 in this game, and they can't lose by 2.
Yeah.
So if they lose by 1, then I'm okay.
Okay.
And then the other one is I changed. Yeah. So the game line is 8 in that one. So the book is saying that they think the over/under is 8. You have to decide whether you think it's going to be under or over 8. I bumped it up to 11.5. So that means that for me to lose my bet, that game has to total 12 runs, and the Rangers have to lose by 2 or more. So again, those are two things that are supposed to happen according to the book. And like I said, I parlayed them together to give me minus 135.
Okay, I'm gonna tail that.
There you go. Some positive energy there.
Every time I feel confident about something, you just
No, I said there's positive energy. Usually you're going against my picks.
no. I'm gonna tail it.
That's
And
good.
I have a Thursday night football parlay. Really simple. Just Chiefs spread. They're plus 10.5. I mean minus 10.5. And Pacheco to have over Isaiah Pacheco to have over 70.5 rushing yards. Which
Rushing yards, okay.
I'm a little nervous about that. I know Mikey. I'm looking at Mikey right now because he swears that Pacheco is going to go off. Because I mean the Broncos are terrible. I know. I agree with you. What?
They gave up countless points.
I know.
And Brees Hall had like 150 yards.
I agree with you. But this, I don't know, Vegas, they've been making me nervous lately. And I feel like the stuff that seems like a no-brainer hasn't been hitting. But anyway, I'm going to take it. It's plus 178.
Does Pacheco catch the ball too?
Yeah.
I might bump it up to 75 receiving and rushing yards combined. I don't know why. I just always like that one to play it safe for sometimes, like if he just goes off for like a 30-yard like catch, you know what I'm saying? Like one catch or two catches that he has, it just helps that number. But I do like that. Chiefs minus 10.5. They got to win by 11.
And I think, I've never done this before, but I think I'm going to live bet
All right. There we go.
one
That's
of the
what,
baseball
Thursday?
games today.
Oh.
No,
I thought you
a
were talking about the
baseball
Thursday game. I like it.
I think
What do
I'm
you?
gonna
So
live bet.
what are you looking for when you live bet? Because I'll share what I look for.
I've never
different
done
things.
it before. I don't know.
Okay.
I just want to try it.
All right.
See what happens. I'm going to lose money, but it's fine.
Wow.
I got to
don't know.
learn
You
somehow.
can have some positivity about it.
I'm realistic.
Honestly, like trust your ability to know the game and know like how things are going, right?
Yeah.
So Zach Wheeler the other day, his average fastball all year has been 94.9 miles an hour. The book kept, so you can literally live bet on what you think the pitch is going to be for the first pitch of an at bat. And so they didn't change it all day. I bet it 4 different times. And like, so the other day, he started the first 9 batters out with fastballs. Then I was like, let me watch the first 2 the second time through, and he started them with fastballs, and he was getting ahead. So it was like, obviously it was working well for him. He felt good about his fastball, and his fastball was 97, 98, which is 4 miles an hour, 3 miles an hour harder. So the book didn't change it. The odds weren't that bad. And I'm like, okay, this is an obvious, like, at least it's not obvious, but for the most part, it was happening. I trusted my ability to be like, yeah, he's feeling good about his first pitch heater right now. Like, and it's coming out 97, 98. This minus 120 or this plus 100 for the fastball to be above 94.9. I'm like, all day, every day, I would take that. And I hit 4 in a row. So it's just little things like that where you're just watching it and being like, this makes too much sense. Maybe the book's not paying attention to this one little thing, you know? And again, those are the little avenues that help me hedge some of my bets, because these bets here are educated guesses. We can do some like calculated risk type things, right? But without lineups and without like game time things, I love betting right before the game, because then it's just like, that's what you're about to get. That kind of stuff live is happening. So I don't know. That's why I love live betting. To me, live betting is where it's at, where you can actually, I'm not saying you can't make money this way, but I think you can make real money live betting too.
Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna have the Stros Twins game on in here, right? Okay. I'll see.
What are
I
you
can
looking
do.
for?
Yeah,
Are you
I can
looking
pick
for
up-
anything?
Not yet. I don't
Okay.
know. I feel like
Sorry,
I'll know.
I got excited.
Whenever it's on, I'm just gonna know.
That's good. I like it.
Maybe.
All right, I'm looking for Christian Javier today in leverage situations. I'm gonna again, strikeouts are a great. There's great odds live. So say it's first and second, no outs. I'm gonna throw a few strikeouts in that mix in the next 3 batters, because in clutch situations he does well. There's certain matchups that I'll know about, and that's where I'll be like, okay, plus 285. I'm gonna throw $10 on here to win 30. You know, like, and if it doesn't hit, then do it again for the next batter, that kind of stuff. And over that course of the $30 that I bet, I'm hoping that I hit one of them or 2 of them to hit my $30 back, you know, and win that way. So those are little things that I look for when I'm betting live.
I'm excited.
Do you ever bet live football?
Sometimes I'll just bet like lines. Like at halftime, if the team that I think is going to win is losing, I'll just bet the line there. But I'm not. Stats are so hard to bet in football, because you got 3 different receivers on the field at a time.
Exactly.
With LSU, which is the team I watched most predominantly, like you have a running back, but you also have a running quarterback. Like, it's just really difficult to bet that kind of stuff.
Yeah. No, the lines for me, that's what I did in basketball a lot when I would say, because before the game, I would have my ideas of what was going to happen, and I'd be watching. I'd be like, "Holy shit, this is not even close. I got to like hammer this, or change it up." But that's what I would do. I would, especially over unders in basketball. It's like, damn, they are cold as shit today. They're not scoring this, and try to make some adjustments.
Although I will say, whatever Jonah takes in college football, I'm gonna start tailing because he does those crazy parlays and finds a way to hit every time. So I'm gonna watch him.
He was the same thing with basketball last year for me. It would drive me nuts. I'd do like a 2-leg parlay or a 3-leg parlay and feel so good about it, like plus 115. And then he'd be like, "Oh yeah, I got a plus 425, 9 legs," and it's like, what the fuck? How'd that hit? So I don't know. It's funny, huh? That's it.
We got any collectibles news?
Yeah, so again, I talked about Topps Bowman Chrome U, which is a great product, and it was supposed to be in shop yesterday, but there were some delays with FedEx, so we do have it in shop today. It is one of the most popular products in the hobby right now. I did see that Slab Stocks posted a cool debate, and I was kind of curious to see how you guys felt about this too when I saw it. So again, there's some weird things that go on in the hobby, but there's already graded cards of this product, which it released yesterday. The quickest.
Wait, okay. How long does it take to grade? Not like that, right?
No. And so again, for a sale to go through on eBay, sus for sure. I mean, there are same day submissions where you can walk into a place and get it, but like, how would you get the eBay set? You know what I'm saying? Like, anyway, there were some sales going on. There's always a little bit of pre-release stuff and things like that. So they came out and they were putting up a debate, and like Caleb Williams, probably best college football player this year, #1 overall, probably the best guy to hit in this product. He had an autograph card. The autograph card sold for $650, and then a Josh Giddey out of 10 rookie gold shimmer sold for $600. So I just always like debates like that. Like in 6 months when college football is ending up and basketball is taken off for 2 or 3 months, Josh Giddey is one of those guys that could be a breakout guy. Caleb is obviously could be the #1 overall pick and maybe the best prospect in football. So I'm like,
Heisman.
it's so hard to win the Heisman 2 years in a row, but
also Caleb said depending on who has the first overall pick, he may come back for his senior year.
What are you doing, bro?
That's wild.
What are you doing?
I'll tell you what he's negotiating right now already.
Okay, and then it takes one injury or one bad year, like you just screw yourself.
Definitely.
Whatever.
But he is negotiating. He's betting on himself. Yeah.
He's losing a little bit of ground to stand on, saying that kind of stuff with Michael Penix Jr. and Jaden Daniels playing the way they are, and Bo Nix for that matter.
Do you think Jaden Daniels could be in the first overall pick?
That's not what I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
But I'm saying within the Heisman race, like their stats are equal right now. They have the same stats.
That's what you're saying. Okay. I thought you were saying prospect level and shit like that. I'm saying from a high level standpoint, Scott Boras used to do this stuff, and like he did it with Kumar Rocker a couple years ago. That dude pitched independent ball. He was like the 6th overall pick or whatever it was, And he was like, "Oh, you guys think you have the leverage? Watch, we'll just go sit out a year. You lose your first round pick. Like, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna pay our guy." And so again, there's all these, and when I was going through it, he would tell me that he was like, "Don't be afraid to tell the Red Sox that you're going to Japan next year." And I'm like, am I going to Japan next year? Like, what the fuck? Like, he's like, I don't know, but he's like, the narrative at least sells the story a little bit. Like, and I was like, okay. So I learned a lot through that strategy, just, you never know who's telling him to say what and how they think it looks and all that stuff.
Yeah, you're right. We don't know the conversations happening behind closed doors.
I don't want to say I'm right, but I'm just saying that's one perspective to think about.
Yeah, from my perspective, what the heck? I mean,
I'm with you. Trust me. I was not the first overall pick. I was, you know what I'm saying? I was a 39. There was, in my situation, and even in Kumar Rocker's situation, there was like, when you're the #1 overall pick, motherfucker, you better sign. Like,
you just don't hear of that anyway.
And again, branding I think matters for that guy so much too. Where it's like, if you're this great, you're a great kid, right? Like, I don't know.
Okay, chat comment, Mikey. I see you talking about the NIL, the deals with NIL. Maybe you make more in NIL and you want to stay comfortable for that year. It does change the whole game.
Yeah.
Like,
he also yesterday he bought the entire women's basketball team Beats.
Oh, that's so sweet. So
That's
he bought the entire women's basketball team Beats yesterday.
That's cool.
Okay, that's nice.
Look, I'll just say this. The NIL argument about maybe why he would like skip out for the first overall pick. I don't know what he's making in NIL, but it's not a $19 million signing bonus.
Right.
Go sign.
And what I'm saying too, right, is the marketability of if you're this kid in the face of the number 1 overall pick, Jonah, we might have some boxes. If you're the face of the NFL and you're the number 1 overall pick, right? And you are humble and grateful and you're the face of this organization and a city, right? You don't think that more marketing deals are going to come in long term from that shit?
Oh, for
like,
sure.
At least that's my perspective on that, right? Like, granted, there's always ways to go about it and the game will speak for itself, but I don't know.
Again, we're not in the room,
right?
Like when they're having those conversations, but it doesn't make sense to me, and it feels a little bit cocky, to be honest. Like it's like a slap in the face. Anyway.
Yeah. That's what I think. It's a slap in the face to everybody that was drafted number 1 overall and took pride in that and wanted, and that kind of stuff, and was acting like, I don't know, that it's not that big of a deal. It is. It's one of the biggest deals ever for your life.
I mean, we got a ways to go before the draft even happens. But his card went for $650.
$650. Now it wasn't numbered or anything, along those lines. It was just a sticker card. So there's better ones in this product and everything, but still to think that his card's going for $600 right now.
Yeah.
Do you know what other names have autographs in there?
I can share the checklist. There is almost all the big guys will have it though. I know Slabstock they put it out in their newsletter, but I'm going to be honest with you. They have like this insert in there called like Kahuna. Is that what I think that's what it's called? And there's one of, it's just a really cool looking, it's like an art card, like kind of like the downtowns and things like that. And I was like, dude, I think those are going to slap in the hobby. I think people are really going to like those, and certain branded players are going to be like really cool in those. So, but I'm pretty sure like Shador and Drake May and
definitely got Jaden
all those guys in there. Yeah. But guys like the Tennessee quarterback now, because he signed with Panini, are probably not going to be in there.
Oh.
So interesting, you know what I'm saying? It's just interesting to see who signs exclusives with Panini, who's with Topps or Fanatics, because Fanatics will start doing the same thing on their end because they own Topps, so they'll sign guys to exclusive deals and then put them in the Topps product and stuff. So it'll be interesting. I got to get the exact checklist, so I'm not 100% sure of all the names on it.
Yeah, whenever we get that, we should post that.
Yeah, that would be cool. But maybe that'll be a good bets and breaks post today for anybody that was listening and that would want to know. But it is a great product. People love it. It was really, really popular last year. It was the first one in a while that they did it, and like people loved it. They got a lot of Bryce Young stuff in there. People ate it up, so it was cool.
All right. Well, hopefully.
Postseason
I
baseball.
It's a live bet today. I'm pumped.
Postseason baseball. Let's go. And we'll be back Friday, right? Friday morning?
Yes.
Do we have a time set on that one? Did we say 11 on that?
11 o'clock.
Yeah, we're shooting for 11 o'clock. If anybody's in the live still here, we're trying to get more consistent for you all. We know this has been a work in progress for us, but we appreciate the support. Everybody that's been in there. And has shared it with their friends, liked it, and have subscribed to us. We truly appreciate it. And again, share it with anybody that you think would enjoy this kind of content. We're trying to grow and build this community here.